Alright, let's do it again. The other video was over 5 minutes, so let's try to keep this video within 5 minutes. 14.4 Surface area. Find the surface area of a prism by adding the areas of all the faces. It's not difficult for us to understand that the surface area of a prism is the sum of all the faces. So we first of all have to know the formulas of a square, side by side, side times side, of the formula of a rectangle, length times width, of a triangle. Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. For a cube, the surface area of a cube is the sum of all the areas of all the 6 square faces. Yeah, if you have folded a net like this, it's another way to see it. The cube, the area of the cube is just the area of the net, which is 6 squares. So if the cube has edges of 4 centimeters, the surface area of the cube would be 4 times 4 times 6. For rectangular prisms, it's a little bit different, but it's very much similar. I just wrote letters on the shape. So if we know that the rectangular prism has 3 pairs of congruent faces. So the left and the right, these are congruent rectangles, meaning the same. The front, which is this one, and the back these are congruent rectangles. And the top and the bottom, these are another pair of congruent faces. So if we could work out all the areas of all the faces, then the area of the rectangular prism would be the sum of all the faces. So here we go. The top and bottom is 10 times 6 times 2. The left and right faces, left is 6 times 5 times 2. The front and back is 10 times 5 times 2. And if you add up all the numbers together, you get the surface area of this rectangular prism. All right. I usually like to write in a shorter formula. So I just write down one of each pair. So this is the front, the right or the left, and the bottom. Maybe this is the front, this is the bottom. And I put them all, I add up all the numbers together and multiply the number by 2. Makes my calculation a little easier. For a triangular prism, it's very much the same way. We add up all the faces, and the thing you need to know is how to work out each face of the triangular prism. And this is what you have learned, and this is something you have already learned how to do. So this is going to be pretty easy for you. Area of the triangular bases. So here, I did the triangular bases first. There are 2 congruent triangles, and this is a right triangle. This is a right angle. So the right triangle has, if 4 centimeters is the base, 3 centimeters is the height. So base times height divided by 2 is one of the triangles, and times 2 is both triangles. area of the rectangle, I named the rectangle so that you know which one I am talking about. This is A, B, C, D, E, F. So I started with the bigger triangle, which is easier to see, A, C, D, F, and it has the length 9 centimeters and the width 5 centimeters. So the area is 9 times 5. Then I did the back, A, B, D, E. It has the same length, 9 centimeters, and the width is 3 centimeters, so 9 times 3. Then I did the bottom rectangle, B, C, E, F. The length again is 9 centimeters, and the width is 4 centimeters, so 9 times 4. And I put everything together. I believe it's pretty easy to understand for you how to work out the surface areas of prisms. My phone decided to stop when I did my last video, but I won't go back because I think you understand. The only thing I want to talk about in the homework is number 4. A rectangular block of wood measures 6 feet by 6 feet by 10 feet. Find the surface area of the block wood. It is telling you 6 by 6 by 10 is telling you the length, the width, and the height. It's better if you could draw a picture of the rectangular block so that you can see it in more visually, more clearly, if you need. Yeah, you can draw a picture of it. The other things, it looks pretty okay. So have fun in the homework, guys.